morning, BHS. It's Friday, March 15th, and here's an interview with Mrs. Walker.
I'm here with,
Mrs. Walker.
and we are going to talk about Magics on the Move. So what is Magics on the Move?
So Magics on the Move is our group that we organized so that students have the opportunity to travel. And when we say travel, we're talking about out of our country. So it's just a group of students that might be interested in traveling, and they sign up to go on trips.
How often are the trips?
So we try to do a trip every year. There are a couple of different teachers that promote the trips. So one year I may take a group, but then I won't take my group until 2 years later. So, but there is a trip every year.
Okay. What teachers take students to travel?
Okay, so we have a couple of teams. Right now, Mrs. Monk and I take students to Europe, and then Mrs. Moore and Mrs. Boyd, they take students usually either to Central America or South America.
How many students have traveled?
We have probably had around close to 200 students that have traveled so far.
Where are some of the best places you have been?
I think that perhaps one of my favorite places that I've traveled has been Portugal. But with the students, I completely fell in love with Italy. So Italy's probably been my favorite place to travel with students. And we'll be going again this summer, actually, to Italy again.
What do you think has been the most popular place you've taken students?
So the group that I've taken so far has been to Spain, Italy, and France. And I truly think that most of the students loved Spain, and they particularly enjoyed going to Barcelona.
What experiences do the kids enjoy the most, and what growth do you see?
So I think what the students enjoy is seeing like all of those classic places that you see in movies and on TV. So when you actually see the Sistine Chapel, and there's always pictures in movies or depicting like the Vatican City, or perhaps a bull ring in Barcelona.
Here are people singing songs from The Sound of Music.
Good morning, BHS. We're doing Sound of Music, just singing a little bit of songs, and I'm about to give you one. Are y'all ready? There's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, you cannot stop it even if you try. Are you ready?
Certainly. Raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, bright paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, on a long way to run. So I need a woven thread, a root to follow, so tea, a drip of jam and bread, that will bring us back to do.
The hills are alive in the sound of music.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. High on a hill was a lonely goat herd.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so.
How can love survive?
No rise for us on the top of the bus, and then freeze out the freezing.
Here's Coach Preda talking about the baseball team.
Coach Beretta, the varsity baseball coach. Just a little preview before the season starts. Got a great group of kids. Really excited about what we got going on the baseball field. So come out, support the Barberton Magic's baseball team, and look to see you out there. Thanks.
here are some interviews about track.
I think this year has the ability to be a pretty good year for Barberton Track. Returning a lot of guys, returning a lot of sprinters, return the entire 4x1 and 4x2 team, return pretty much everybody on distance. So as long as people stay healthy, continue to work, I really do think this can be a good year for boys track. Got some new faces out here that definitely can make a difference. But overall, the biggest thing is, our numbers aren't like other schools where we have 100 kids. Boys side, we got 35 guys. So if somebody were to get hurt, it creates significantly more problems. So as long as people stay healthy, I think there's a really solid chance to be pretty competitive this year in the Suburban League. All the seniors that are back have been working really, really hard, and I think it'll be a big year for them.
I think the track season is going to go pretty well. We got a lot of fast guys. They know what they're doing. We're quick. We got a lot of endurance. I think it's going to go pretty well.
I think this track season is going to go good. And I just think we're going to win a few meets at least. Probably not all, but we definitely going to win some.
I think track is going to go good this year. I think we can make it pretty far. We got a really good team. We got some great runners, and then we got some good throwers that can really help us win some meets this year. We got more numbers like than last year, so I think we can definitely win some meets.
Things are going to go horrible. I think I'm going to states.
I think this season is going to be real good. A lot of seniors, they're going to step up this year. Real good.
Let me get in here. It's going to go very well. We're going to kick butt.
All I got to say is it's a two-peat for all of us. Throwers, runners, long distance, girls, we're going at it this year. This is our year. Two-time.
So this year for track, we're looking to have a better season than we had last year. We're looking to run it back and win the Suburban League for the 4x1, 4x2, the 200 to 300, everything. And we're making a run in the playoffs. Y'all better be there to support.
Here's some facts about St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick was born in Britain.
The shamrock symbolizes hope, love, and life.
Everyone should be wearing blue, not green.
The shamrock was considered a sacred plant.
Wearing green will keep the leprechauns away.
There are no female leprechauns.
March 17 was not his birthday, it was the day that he died.
And that's it for us.
Have a great weekend, BHS.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's
Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Have a great St. Patrick's Day.
Be safe.
Have a good St. Patrick's Day, BHS.
Have a good St. Patrick's Day, BHS.
Have a good St. Patrick's Day, brother.
Have a good St. Patrick's Day.
Have a happy St. Patrick's Day, BHS.